Hey guys, it is your boy Clumsy Cat here, back at it with another video. Today I am going to talk about carryover damage, which I believe is not touched upon often enough. I'm going to assume that those who are watching the video already know about cog health, red gag damage, and organic damage, yellow group bonus damage, which is 20%, and knockback damage from lure, which is 50%, and in that specific order of attacking as well, even though the animation shows the orange before the yellow. Just keep in mind this order for now. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So first we use Fog 2 chunk, one chunk being organic, and the level 9 was destroyed with no carryover. If you look at this with each gag used, step by step, you can see that by the time all the red damage was accounted for, it would have 16 health left, and the 19 bonus damage will only be used to destroy the remaining cog health of the first layer, therefore no carryover. Keeping track of the cog's health, we use Fog 2 chunk again, one being an organic chunk. Let's analyze the level 12s, as we know the 9 will die. Keep in mind that we have to register each gag individually in order of tracks and from lowest to highest damage. So the chunk goes first, then the organic chunk, then with 43 health left, the fog is used to destroy the rest of that layer with no carryover. The 19 group bonus damage is when the carryover begins, so if you did your math correctly, each cog should have 181 health left, and I used an organic piano here to destroy one of the level 12s early. If the sound had not been organic, this still would have actually worked, so this is one of the interesting perks I have found about organic drop. Keeping track of the cog's health, once again, the 12s have 181 and the new level 10s have 132. We use Fog 2 chunk again, but this time the fog is organic, totaling 117 damage. Nothing too special going on. Taking advantage of the organic drop, I used it to destroy one of the 12s here, which had 64 health. The 10s are left with 15 health. So keeping track of the cog's health, we used Fog 2 chunk once again, one organic chunk. So analyzing the 10s, the first chunk, 21, would be used to destroy all of the 15 health on the first layer with no carryover. Then the 23 damage organic chunk is when the carryover begins, along with the fog and the group bonus. That's a total of 92 carryover if you add them together, and the 10s would have 40 health left in the second layer. The 11 had 43 health left on the first layer, so a big weight can be used to destroy it, and mine is organic, so hence the 49 damage rather than the 45. Noting the weak level 10s with 40 health, we decided to take advantage of that and finish them with 2 chunks and 2 piano. Make sure to not trust the lights, as they do not change to the correct light until after all tunes have chosen their gags. Looking back at this, I would have 2 chunked and double piano, the 12 instead, to take out both layers, and taking a hit from the 11 because the Fog 2 chunk can simply get the 11 afterwards. But here I decided to try to Fog 2 chunk and Cogsmith to avoid some damage. Noting the cog's health, we use Fog 2 chunk again with organic fog this time, so we register the first chunk, 21, then the second chunk, also 21, leaving the cog's health with 45 health, and the 55 is used to destroy the rest of that first layer. Then the 20 bonus group damage is used as carryover, so each cog should have 180 health left. So I used a Toontown to finish the 3 cogs early. Fast forward here, nothing special going on, we just use Fog 2 chunk, fog being organic, totaling 117 damage, depleting the first layer of the level 11 with the big weight. And we take some hits, which is okay and expected in a CEO. Here we decided to double Oruga and double save the 11, which is something I really love to do. I often use double save to save a piano. Looking at the health of the 3 level 10s, the first Oruga depletes the first layer, the second Oruga is when the carryover begins, and of course, we also have the 7 group bonus, totaling 23 carryover. So the level 10s should have 109 health each. With that in mind, we decided to take advantage of it and lured and stormed each level 10. For the last cog, we messed up a little bit, but that's okay. I would have double caked and saved, or triple cake works too, but we ended up using an organic cream and cake, which does 44, 100, 29 group bonus, still not dead, so the 72 knockback damage can only be used to deplete the first layer with no carryover at all, so we were forced to destroy the second layer normally. Fast forward to second round, we messed up once again. I would have hosed 2 piano or lured 3 cake, and I think we were trying to do lure 2 cake in the safe, but here we used 2 organic cakes with no lure, so the second cake is used to deplete the first layer, leaving the group bonus of 44 during the carryover. Oh, and the safe missed, so the cog should have 156 health left, so a TNT was used to finish it off. Here we have a fresh new set of cogs, and this gets interesting because we use 2 Awugas, a Bessie, and an organic piano on the middle left cog. Let's look at that middle left cog first. So first we register the 2 Awugas with group damage. The 170 Bessie piano depletes the first layer, so the organic piano does a carryover of 187, and the 72 group bonus will finish off the rest of that second layer. As for the other 3 cogs, the 187 organic piano is absent, but the drop group damage still applies with 72. So Awugas, boom, group bonus, boom, Bessie destroys the first layer, and 72 group bonus is the only carryover. If you did your math correctly, each cog should have 128 health left, as shown by the lights and the cake cream that destroyed it here. Fast forward to a fresh new set of cogs, we lured and double caked the level 12, and 1 cake being organic. So the first cake, 100, second cake, depletes the first layer, bonus group damage does the carryover first of 42, then the knockback with 105. This totals to a carryover of 147, so a safe was used to destroy the remaining 53 health. Here we accidentally clutched with an organic cake, organic big weight, and piano. The 110 organic cake and the 55 knockback is registered first, then the big weight depletes the first layer. This means the piano can begin the first carryover, followed by the 44 group bonus that destroys the second layer. So here we double stormed an organic big weight and pianoed. The 2 storms deal 80 and 80, 32 group bonus registers first, then the 80 knockback depletes the first layer. The big weight and piano are used as carryover, which destroys the second layer. The group bonus here did not matter as the second layer was already destroyed. If you wanted to get technical, and if V2.0 cogs existed, the 44 would carry over for the third layer. Last cog, we used triple storm and organic safe. Triple storm on lured is often used for level 11s, and I like to double storm in big weight, and you can check that calculation yourself. So as you can see, the third storm depletes the first layer, the 48 group bonus starts the carryover, followed by 120 knockback, leaving the cog with only 32 health, so the safe was able to do the job, or even an organic anvil. So one last example here, we use lure, organic cream pie on the leftmost cog, and organic wedding. So let's analyze that leftmost cog first. First we subtract the 44 organic cream and 132 organic wedding normally. Then the group bonus goes first with 36, depleting the first layer. Then the knockback damage of 88 is used as carryover. As for the other 3 cogs, the cream pie of 44 is inactive, so we start with 132 wedding, same 36 group bonus, then 66 knockback instead since no cream pie, but either way, that knockback is only used to deplete the first layer, so these 3 cogs actually have no carryover damage. Now if that was too much to grasp for you, or you just don't want to do math, you can just ignore everything I said and simply memorize commonly used combos. So for V2.0 level 12s, one of the most common one is lure and triple cake. I like to lure and double cake with safe, as you can see I've done earlier in this video. You can also 2 cream and 2 cake on lured, but both creams need to be organic, or at least one of the cakes organic. Another prominent one is hose and double piano. As for V2.0 level 11s, with throw you can cream pie and double cake, or lure and triple storm, which is probably the most common one. Or you can lure, double storm, and big weight, which is another one I like to use. And if you're looking to finish these cogs faster with level 7 gags, especially during feeding round, some useful ones for level 12s are lure and triple wedding. A bit of a waste, but that's just how it is. Or lure and triple geyser, might be a little better. Another is trunk and double Toontown. So some of the more practical ones are double wedding on lure, leaving 32 health, which can be easily killed with low sound. Or you can double geyser on lure, leaving 53 health, which will work with triple Ooga. For level 11s, you can double wedding on lure, double geyser on lure, will leave you with 9 health. Or you can storm and double geyser on lure 2, which will destroy both layers of all cogs. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and see you guys next time.